Hundreds of tributes are flowing for the 5 men who were killed aboard the Titan sub that we've been updating you about since yesterday. Now US officials are saying this catastrophic implosion must have happened. That's why the submarine lost contact with its mother vessel, which was on top of the water. My name is Menyata, and this is the insights. This is the latest update regarding that submersible machine that got lost underwater. Now, to bring you up to date, on Sunday, June 18th, a small underwater machine, they are calling it the oceangate submarine or submersible, went missing on its trip to the Titanic wreck. Now, Titanic wreck is, if you know that big machine, that big water machine, the Titanic, that sank down after eating an iceberg. Sometimes back that is around 1912 April, and it got sunk with around 2,240 passengers on board. Now, this wreck of the ship is underwater, and in most cases, companies always, particularly this company they're calling the oceangate, they've been getting money, and they take you down under the water there so that you can be able to view the wreckage of the Titanic. And in one of its maiden trip to underwater, that is on Sunday, the submersible lost contact with the mother vessel, which was on top of the water. This trip was supposed to go underwater, and the passengers were supposed to see the wreckage of the Titanic, which was underwater. But then, in the middle of the journey, somehow, it lost contact with the mother vessel. Several attempts have been made to ensure they retrieve at least this machine, but then this has been made in vain, because there was no hope of getting these people, because according to the company, the oxygen in the machine could only last until yesterday morning. After that, that means these people were diminishing, they are dying slowly. But some of the attempts includes the US Navy, who went down there and said, they confirmed that there must have been some kind of implosion. Now, an implosion is a kind of a blast or an instance where something collapses inwardly, which means there was a sudden failure or a collapse of the machine, therefore making it to lose contact with the mother vessel. Identities of the passengers which were on board includes a British businessman, Amis Ading, and a Pakistani businessman, Sajaza Dawood, and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman. The French explorer, Paul Henry, was also on board, and this was supposed to be a kind of a tourism kind of a journey, and each ticket was costing around 250,000 US dollars. If you do your math very well, you realize that is around 925 million shillings. Just like the Templar in 2019 that sank in the water, this is a real catastrophe. Now, this machine lost contact just around 370 miles off the coast of Newfoundland in their attempt to go and see the wreckage of the Titanic. The 48-year-old Sajada Dawood is a Pakistan, and is a tycoon, but now families are grieving. These people must have lost their lives. Earlier on, there was also an update that there was a sound which was heard underwater, and they thought maybe they are the ones trying to call for hope. But then afterwards, the US Navy came and refuted the claim, claiming that must have been a sound from another kind of a ship or a vessel somewhere else. But then there is no hope for getting these people. It's the Campasa magazine. We shall keep you updated in regards to what happens next to this machine. Don't forget always to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, everywhere on social media, the Campasa magazine. I sign out.